Hey guys, I hope you're doing absolutely awesome and welcome back to my channel. Today I have this special laptop Rog Strix G17 with me, and I'm going to unbox this laptop and I'm going to show you how does this laptop looks and is it good for normal gaming and stuff like that. Now, in case you are wondering that where I am getting these laptops from, so basically this laptop, this is of my sister's and I just borrowed it for one day, and I do have my regular Rog Strix G15 2021. So let me show you what is this guy. So let's open this guy up, and it's just like that. You just push this in, open this box up. So this is what you get. Now this color is known as icy blue color. So I don't know if this looks good or this looks bad, but I think opinions are divided. Personally, I think this looks very good. So let me just pull this out. Again, this hinging mechanism is again messed up. So I don't know how I'm going to lift this up, but yeah, here it goes. Let's keep that aside. Let's see what's in there. Oh, the first box is empty. Again, I don't know what's with Asus and these empty boxes, but I think Asus likes them. So what's in the middle box? Just some normal paperwork, and yeah, nothing. Here, what do we have? We have again an elephant of a charger. This is 230 watts. So let me show you what does my Rog Strix G15 charger looks like. Okay, so this one in the right here, this is my Rog Strix G15 and this is 240 watts. And this right here, a Rog Strix G17, this is 230 watts. So this is quite a bit contrary to what we would expect. That in a 17-inch laptop we would be getting a bigger charger and it would be more power hungry, but it's not the case. My Rog Strix G15 is much more power hungry than this guy. Basically because it has Ryzen 9, which is much more powerful than this laptop's Intel i7 10th gen, and my RTX 3070 is again a lot more power intensive than this RTX 2060 GPU. So let's keep this aside. I think we are done. Let's throw this box away and let's get right into the meat. So this is your, oh wait, let me show you what is the build and finish of this laptop. Yeah, so there is quite a lot of patterns, imprinted patterns on the top panel. This is pure plastic, this is not metal, as it was in the case in our Rog Strix G15. Here this symbol does not gloss at all. Yeah, everything else is plastic, you see, but we do get these RGB strip in the bottom, just like as the Rog Strix G15. These are your heat pipes, and again this has fans, two in the rear and one in the side. And I think at the bottom, this is where the air goes in and it gets out from the rear and the sides. Okay, enough talk. Let's open this guy up. So this is how it looks when you open this up. Talking about the build quality, surely this is not on level with G15, but yes, this is okay. In a price range of rupees 1,20,000, I think this is pretty good. Let me just quickly turn this on. So again, there are RGBs in the keyboard and in the bottom. So I'll tell you what are the specs in a few moments. Okay, so this is what it looks when it gets on. The screen size is 17-inch. So this is a significantly bigger version of this Rog Strix G15, but spec wise this is completely different. So spec wise, this laptop has an Intel i7 10th gen processor and this has an RTX 2060 GPU, and this has a 144Hz 3 millisecond Full HD 17-inch IPS panel, and this has 16 GB of DDR4 RAM with 1 TB SSD. This keyboard, it's not mechanical again, it's just again a simple keyboard, but this sounds good. The key travel is better. I think this keyboard is better than my Rog Strix G15. Again, you have this Armory Crate button, you press this and you have access to every setting that you can imagine. You can overclock by just switching this laptop to turbo. Again, this is pretty normal with the Asus laptops, so I have just plugged this laptop in, so this is in turbo mode, and the base frequency for my i7 10 Gen is 2.6 GHz, and this has RTX 2060 DDR6 192 bits of GPU. So let me close this up and let me compare it with my Rog Strix G15. How does this feels? How does this compares with that laptop? Let me just close this and let me bring my G15. So this is my G15. Let me just place it above this. Now, as you can see, there is a lot of difference in size. My G15 looks like an infant in front of this G17. It's as if this G17 can just gulp this G15 in one bite. So you see there is a hell lot of difference in the size. But again, this guy is much more powerful than this G17. Again, this G15 has a metallic body, but this G17 it's all plastic. So this does not feel that much premium, but I think for the price point, this is a pretty good deal. Now let me show you if you can open both of these laptops with one hand. So yes, you can open this Rog Strix G17 with one hand, and also you can open this G15 with one hand. No issue with that. So this is how both of these guys look. Now let me show you how both of these laptops look. How does their RGB compare? So I think the RGBs are pretty much the same. Now let me turn off the light and let me show you how does it looks in the dark. So this is how both of these laptops look in the dark. I think the keyboard of this G17 looks a lot more colorful, partly because the size of this keyboard is bigger than this Rog Strix G15. But if you talk about the colors, I think the colors in Rog Strix G15, they do pop out a little more than this G17, simply because this color is pure black, but this here is completely icy blue. So yeah, I think there is a lot of difference in how the color looks. But yeah, I think color wise, this Rog Strix G15's keyboard looks a lot more better than this G17. So this is how both of them look side by side. Okay, now let me give you a sound check of how does the keyboard on this G17 sounds like. So here it goes. So this is the sound of G17 and this is the sound of my G15. And again, I'm going to compare it with my mechanical keyboard sounds. So yeah, again, all of them sound different, but I think the sound of this G17 is a lot more better than that G15. So what's the final verdict? So basically guys, if your budget is not too much, if you can spend 1,20,000, 1,30,000, then I think this is a very good choice. And actually I've played some good games like GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. I was getting good FPS, but not crazy FPS as I was getting in G15. But I'll do a separate video of the benchmarks of G17. But yeah, I think this is a pretty good laptop. You have a big 17-inch screen and the colors are pretty good. And for light gaming, this is a very good laptop. You can also do some video editing, some animation. I have done all of that with this laptop. Basically, I was using this laptop before I got my hands on Rog Strix G17. So stay tuned guys, I'll do a separate video testing the benchmarks of this laptop, and I'll also compare what is the performance difference between this Rog Strix G17 and that Rog Strix G15. Again, there is a lot of difference between the hardware. This guy is simply i7 and that guy is Ryzen 9. So again, there is a lot of difference. And this has RTX 2060, that has RTX 3070. So, but we can still make a comparison of these two laptops. And one more peculiar thing about this laptop is the trackpad. This is quite small. This is quite small for a 17-inch laptop. Like if you compare my G15's trackpad, this is a lot smaller. I don't know why. Like look at it. Just look at it. Like there is so much of a difference in the size of the trackpad. This trackpad here, this is somewhere here. And if I just trace my finger back to this trackpad, you see it just completely outshines that. So this much difference. I think maybe an inch or and a half. Yeah, I think this could be 1.5 inch. So there is a lot of difference in the size of the trackpad. Again, but you do have these physical buttons, which could be good depending on your preference. I think the screen of the G15 looks definitely much more better than your G17. So you do get a lot of good stuff when you pay a premium. So this was it guys, and stay tuned for my next videos, and I'll see you in the next video.